Hey, sweet soul. If you're here, it's probably because your heart feels heavy right now, maybe even broken. Maybe the man you gave your love to has stopped valuing you, and now you're left wondering what went wrong. But let me tell you something powerful. It's not your fault, and you are not alone. This space is for you, for your healing, your strength, your hope, and your light. Every word in these videos is meant to remind you of how special, beautiful, and worthy you truly are. So if this touches your heart, please subscribe and turn on the notifications, because you deserve to hear words that lift you up, not tear you down. You deserve to feel seen, loved, and supported, not just in a relationship, but right here, in this community. Let's walk this journey together, one truth at a time. And I promise, your heart will start to feel whole again. You're not broken. You're becoming. Flower sparkles. You deserve to be seen, not ignored. When a man stops seeing you, it's like your heart starts whispering, "Where did I go?" You're right there, loving him, supporting him, showing up day after day. And still, it feels like you're invisible. He used to text you good morning. He used to ask how your day was. He used to notice the sparkle in your eyes. But now, it's like he's looking past you, like you're just another shadow in his world. It's painful, right? You ask yourself, did I change? But maybe it's not you at all. Maybe he stopped appreciating your light because he took it for granted. When love turns into habit, some forget how lucky they are. But you, my dear, are not meant to be background noise in someone's life. You're the music. You're the poetry. You're the sunrise he no longer stops to admire, but that's Arab. But that doesn't make the sunrise any less beautiful. You still shine, even when he doesn't notice. You still love deeply, even when he grows distant. Don't shrink just because someone else stopped clapping for your soul. Rise. Reclaim your joy. Do things that make you smile. Dance in your kitchen. Laugh with friends. Take yourself out for coffee. And most of all, remind yourself that being ignored doesn't make you any less valuable. It only shows you who is no longer worthy of your heart. Because you deserve to be seen, to be cherished, and if he won't, someone else will. You are not too much. He was just too little. Have you ever felt like you were too emotional, too intense, too clingy? Maybe he said it directly, or maybe he just made you feel that way by pulling away every time you opened up. But what if you were never too much? What if he just didn't have the depth to hold all the love you carry? Think about that. You love with your whole heart. You notice details. You remember things he said in passing. You bring coffee just the way he likes it. You care deeply. And that's not a flaw. That's your magic. But when a man doesn't value that, when he makes you feel like your love is a burden, it's not because you're too much. It's because he's offering too little. His emotional toolbox is tiny, and your love is a galaxy. You gave him oceans, and he barely brought a glass to collect them. And yes, it's frustrating, confusing, heartbreaking even, but please don't tone yourself down to make someone else feel comfortable. Don't become smaller so he feels bigger. Don't silence your love to match his emotional laziness. You deserve a man who says, "Wow, I've never been loved like this before." Someone who steps up, not shuts down. Someone who sees your depth and says, "I want to dive in." So next time you feel too much, remember, you're not. You're just full of fire, tenderness, and truth. And the man who's meant for you, he'll call it beautiful, not overwhelming. You are allowed to walk away from what hurts. Sometimes love hurts more than it heals. And it's okay to admit that. You stayed because you believed in him. You stayed because you remembered how good it used to be. You stayed because your heart is loyal, even when it's bleeding. But there comes a moment when your soul whispers, enough. Enough tears. Enough begging. Enough shrinking yourself to fit into a space that keeps pushing you out. And that moment, it's the start of your freedom. Walking away doesn't mean you didn't love him. It means you finally chose to love yourself more. It means you're tired of being the only one trying. It means you're done settling for cold when you were born to feel warmth. Yes, leaving is scary. Yes, it's painful. But so is staying somewhere where your worth is ignored. You don't need his permission to heal. You don't need his attention to feel alive again. Take your heart back. Hold it close. Tell it, we're going to be okay. Because you will be. More than okay. You'll rediscover your joy. Your laughter will return. Your peace will come back like sunshine after a long storm. And one day, you'll look back and thank yourself for walking away from what didn't value you. You are allowed to leave. You are allowed to choose you. Before we continue, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this topic so far? Drop a comment below. And if you're finding this helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might find it insightful. Real love doesn't make you feel unwanted. If it makes you cry more than it makes you smile, is it really love? Love is not supposed to feel like begging for attention. Love is not supposed to feel like waiting for scraps of affection. You deserve more than unanswered texts and cold shoulders. Real love holds your hand, even on the hard days. Real love listens. Real love shows up. It doesn't disappear when things get real. It doesn't blame you for having needs. It doesn't punish you for being human. You've spent too long wondering what you did wrong. But maybe you didn't do anything wrong at all. Maybe you just tried to grow a flower in soil that couldn't nourish you. Maybe you brought the sun to someone who lived in shadows. But even then, your love was real. Your heart was open. You gave it your all. And now it's time to realize that love, true love, doesn't make you feel unwanted. It doesn't leave you crying on the bathroom floor, questioning your worth. It lifts you, holds you, fights for you. And until you find that love, don't settle, don't shrink, don't accept half love when your heart deserves it all. Because when someone truly values you, they will make sure you feel it every single day. He lost something priceless. You! He may have walked away, or maybe he just stopped trying. Either way, he lost something rare. He lost you. A woman who loved without limits. A woman who stood by him when he didn't even deserve it. A woman who believed in him, even when he didn't believe in himself. That kind of love, that kind of loyalty, it's not easy to find. And one day he'll realize it. Maybe when he's alone. Maybe when he sees you glowing without him. Maybe when he hears your laugh and someone else's smile. But by then, it'll be too late. You won't be the same woman waiting by the phone. You'll be healing, rising, becoming everything you were meant to be. And he'll remember your love. Not because it was weak, but because it was powerful. Because it was real. Because it was pure. You were never just an option. You were the blessing he didn't recognize. And now that you're gone, now that you've chosen yourself, he'll feel the emptiness to say in Martin the Deacon Dell. He'll know what he lost. But you'll keep shining. You'll keep blooming. You'll find someone who knows exactly what they have when they have you. One day, you'll thank him for letting you go. Right now, it hurts. It feels like the end of everything. But one day, you'll look back and say, thank you for letting me go. Because his absence created space for your healing. Because his silence gave you time to hear your own voice again. Because his rejection was actually redirection. You grew stronger. You stopped waiting. You started dreaming again. You found joy in places you forgot existed. You learned to laugh with your whole chest. You wore that lipstick again. You danced in your room with no one watching. You remembered who you were before he made you feel like too little, too loud, or too emotional. And now, you're becoming unstoppable. You're glowing from within. You're loving yourself like never before. So yes, it hurt when he stopped valuing you. Yes, it broke your heart. But it also built your wings. And one day, when you're flying higher than you ever thought possible, you'll whisper to the wind, thank you. Thank you for the pain, because it made me powerful. And that, my beautiful friend, is your true love story. The one where you choose you, and everything changes. Thank you so much, beautiful heart, for spending these moments with me. I know your journey hasn't been easy, and I know how deeply it hurts to feel unvalued by someone you once gave everything to. But you're still standing. You're still here. And that means your story isn't over. It's just beginning. Please remember, you are never alone here. This is your safe space. If these words spoke to your heart, like, share, and subscribe, not just for more videos, but to stay connected with love, truth, and real healing. I see you, I believe in you, and I'm so proud of how far you've come. Keep choosing yourself, keep rising, keep loving your beautiful soul through every step of this journey. You deserve more than love. You destuvo. That's me and Mom. See you in the next video, my dear friend. Sending all my warmth and light to you.